Hi traders, this is Sarjun. Welcome to Global Wealth Education Forex Academy Weekly Forex Forecast. To become profitable and a successful trader, you need the right Forex education, tools, and strategies. We made easy to learn Forex for anyone to learn and earn. Okay, let's jump onto DXY, dollar index. So guys, so what's happening here now? We had a bullish week last week. This is because of portfolio managers from the stock market. They reduced their position, pull out the money from the stock market. They just put it on safe haven like DXY, JPY. That's the reason we had a bullish. The DXY got strength. So now what is next? So we could see that still actually this high has been taken. So we can see the bullish momentum here. And because as we are getting closer to the election, which is tomorrow's election, so now because purely based on the technical side, technically speaking, we could anticipate price to run higher than during the elections. We could anticipate some manipulation to drive the price, bring the price down, and they could drive up again. So we don't know what's going to happen because we cannot anticipate anything on this current situation. Fundamentally, so many things going on. Corona issues and the EU lockdown and upcoming Great Britain lockdown, so on, so and elections, this will impact heavily on the market. Could anticipate bigger move, heavy volatility. In the situations, institution could move the price where they want to, right? Actually, they use this as a fundamental news and all stuff just as a reason to move the price, as an excuse to move the price, right? And they can manipulate the price. The market environment that we see now, right now, completely could be a different next week, right? We could see the bigger price repricing. That means in this volatility, we could see a lot of liquidity would get traded during this price re-corrections, right? So let's see what is going to happen. So it's better to take extra precaution and taking trades, especially taking higher risk on the setups, especially in the US. After election, in few states, ballot will be counted, after 2 or 3 days, right after election. So this could bring late impact on the market. So it's better we take some extra precautions. I want to mention one more thing, especially right when it's come to brokerage. The brokers, they play around as well on the slippage and spread and leverage. On the slippage, order can be triggered or cannot be triggered, and stop loss can be moved automatically. So you end up with losing more money. And when it comes to spread, it can be wider, right? And leverage, most of the brokers, they could reduce the leverage. So many things. So considering these all factors, we have to be very careful and better avoid getting into the trades on this high volatile period. The one thing you guys need to understand here, because the news or any economical factor could impact on the currency pairs, right? So we need to know that whether they're going to be willing to bring the price up, price down. So let's say that if they're going to bring the price up, we need to understand that which level, up to which level, where they could bring the price up to, right? Knowing the targets. At the same time, if they bring the price down, where could they bring the price to? Towards downside. So this is the key thing to understand as a trader, because you need to improve your skill set to understand the targets, whether the news give us a negative impact, positive impact, that's a different story. But if it is a negative impact, you need to understand that, okay, then the price is going to fall down, right? Where it's going to drop, up to which level, right? At the same time, if the price is going to, like, they spike up. So market won't like spike like this. Market won't not going to go this way or this way, right? Market could only drive up or down. So if you understand the targets, right, upside or downside, that is the power. That is the power of smart money concept, guys. This is what you need to know, where the institutions, their positions get open, get closed. All right. This is what we teach on smart money concept, institutional trading style. That's what we call institutional trading style, right? So moving forward, so now as per analysis now and technically, so I'm anticipating probably we could get some little pullback. The price may run up to 92.50, then possibly we don't know if any manipulation happen, right? Let's say if they are doing some kind of a manipulation toward the downside, then we can look downside, the target that we have here, which is I would say 92.50, and towards here we have some imbalance here, and we moving to, I have a target here as well. So here, and suppose if they are want to drive the price up, where they could drive up to, this is the next level. So what is in that level after? Here's the things. So we have got the point of interest where we have high probabilities, whether up or down, price to get reach, right? This is the beauty of smart money and institutional move, guys, right? So EURUSD, guys, we are on daily time frame now. So we could see that because the trend line, guys, this is actually, I just placed that the way the retailer looks, where the retailers put their focus on is just for references. Actually, I don't much trade on trend lines, but I wouldn't say that it won't respect, but this is all created for reasons. But now I'm anticipating, let me get into 4 hour. Okay, I'm anticipating little pullback and looking for some selling opportunities towards downside. Probably if any manipulations happens, they could drive the price down, then drive up, or based on the structure, I'm anticipating, probably, I'm anticipating price to run higher toward this target I have here, right? And up here, this is a daily level, right? High probability area. Suppose if the price goes, we can possibly look some selling opportunity from this area. Maybe if the price did not get there, right, then we have a chance to price to directly drop to this level as well. This is the next target, guys, right? If the price dropping straight away, this is where we can anticipate price to move down, right? Now, furthermore, we have taken a trade which I did share with our members group. Actually, we have a trade setup with very low risk, which is 5 pips. Yes, 5 pips. So it's not triggered yet. Suppose it triggered, then possibly we could anticipate for now, like about 70-80 pips targets. Moving forward, if we see any opportunity, if the price action shows that's willingness to go further down, we could hold, or we can take the partial, whatever it is. Suppose if this trade not triggered, that means price willingness to break this high and move higher towards other point of interest which we have here and which we have here. Possibly from here we could anticipate move lower. So this is what I'm anticipating. Let's move on to GBPUSD. Okay, GBPUSD, guys. So we could see the bearishness. It's it's price willingness to want to go down. So now we have a target downside as well as upside. Now suppose during the manipulation, this all fundamental and all stuff, right? If anything's manipulations happen. So we have two scenarios where the price could go, whether it's going higher, I'm anticipating price to get here. If it is going lower, I'm anticipating price to get lower to this 1.25 price level area. Even further, we have a possibilities, which is 1.20 price level area. So this all targets and everything based on purely institutional, smart money move, where they are in drawdown, where they have entered, where they are waiting to liquidate their orders and all stuff, right? So moving forward, I did share one trade setup, I think it was last night. So I think if it is get triggered, then I'm anticipating we could hold the trade towards the downside to about it's about over 175 pips. So now maybe suppose if this is not triggered, if this is clap, what will happen is then that we could see this, if this high take and then price, that means the price wants to move higher. Possibly we could anticipate some sell opportunity from this area towards downside. So furthermore, if the price wants to move higher, let me get into 4 hour. Furthermore, if the price wants to move higher, take this high, this we have a liquidity sitting over here, then that means that the price, if this high is taken, all right, then we could anticipate price to move higher towards 1.325 level, right? So it's all based on these situations. This is a different kind of two scenario we could look for. We have a target upside one, which is 1.325 price level area, and target downside, which is 1.2560 price level area. Then furthermore, and I want to tell you one more thing here, because this is a trend line, guys, a retail trend line, and we could see that suppose if the price break this low, then we have more potential to price run lower and further down as well, because now you need to understand that we are anticipating UK lockdown on this week, so I'm expecting GBPUSD to get weaker. So when that's happened, we could anticipate we can utilize this move towards downside our target. We can catch good number of pips, right? So if I find any setups, it's about my thing, probably 800 pip move. I don't know if this will happen or not, but I'm keeping an eye on, because as we are getting locked down, and I'm expecting GBPs to get more weaker. So let's see what's the market going to give us, right? So only main thing you need to understand that if the price going up or down, where it could possibly move, right? You need to understand your target. So let's move on to USDCAD, guys. We caught, because I've been only taking buy setups on this USDCAD, especially because if you go back to my previous focus video, we have taken a number of buy setups, and recently, which I did share this on our Telegram group with our members group, this trade setup we have caught nearly 230 pips, guys, and I had a small setup here which did not trigger, honestly speaking. I think I missed by, this is for sell, I missed by 1 pip, half a pip. Let me get into small time frame. Yes, see, look at this, guys. Actually, this not get triggered for me because I've taken a sell setup. So probably where is the market right now? Let's see how many pips we had. Suppose if that triggered, oh my goodness, almost 100 pip move. I missed that. So I missed that. So only we managed to catch this move. Okay, we did share with our Telegram group. I hope that you have got good number of pips on this move. So now what is next? I'm anticipating now price to get here, probably possibly this area. This area, then I will look some buying opportunity from this area towards upside. So this is what I'm anticipating on USDCAD for now, and let's see. And if I find any setups, I will share with our members group as well as on free Telegram channel as well, right? So let's move on to AUDUSD. On AUDUSD, we didn't take any trades. I'm just keeping an eye on. I'm looking for some selling opportunities, but I'm not taking any trade this week. Possibly, if I find any setups, whether it could be a buy or sell with a low risk I would go for it, but still because of the brokerage slippage issues, it's better avoid the taking trades during the high volatility. AUDUSD for now, possibly we could anticipate price to move higher, and we could anticipate some selling opportunities from this area. If you find some opportunity with this area or this area, and if our strategy says that with our confirmation and confluence checklist, then we'll go for a sell setup. So, but at present, I'm not particularly looking at anything because, as so much of things going on fundamentally. So we'll wait for because I'm just giving you the directions. So what could happen next? Like if the price running higher, then these are the point of interest. We could anticipate price to get there. If the price running lower, then we could anticipate price to get lower to this area, right? So let's move on to gold. Gold, guys, we did share a number of setups on our members group as well as on our free Telegram channel. Now I did share one setup which was last week. Now let me get into the small time frame. This is the actual trade setup, guys, posted, right? Missed by half or one pip. Then we managed to get enter and this price level area. So far, this floating with 256 pips because I'm still holding this trade, guys. So this is actually I have closed one of the position, partially. The other one is I'm just still holding. So far that is with 256 pips, guys, right? So based on this trade, my target is up to here, right? So again, last night I did share another setup, right? I think with 5 pips that we got hit, stop loss got hit, right? So now I was looking for some re-entries, but I probably could have done it, but I didn't bother much because tomorrow elections, I'm not getting any position so far. I'm not getting into any more trades till tomorrow. But this, as we missed that, doesn't matter. Suppose if this could have probably we could have put some stop loss lower because I don't want to take any bigger risk, especially on this gold and all that. I'm anticipating bigger move on gold. So what could be happen next? Gold is weekly showing bearishness, right? And we could see on daily. So I can see accumulation over here. Right, so now what could we anticipate on gold? So gold, I'm anticipating for now price to get here, and probably we could look for some reversal from this area to price to drive down to this level. So furthermore, we do have some target downside as well, right? This has happened during the corona. We see that this is on 18th of March 20, right? So this bullish move happened during that period. It's all about 5,000-6,000 pips, right? Right now, so and also we do have a target. We don't know what is going to happen because we could anticipate bigger reprice corrections. They repriced the gold price, so possibly they might bring the price down to this level quickly. Punch it through down. And this collect this liquidity, and just maybe they could drive the price up. So this is their possibility. There's a possibility for this type of move as well. But suppose if the price run higher, take this high, then then we could anticipate price to move higher. So these are the scenario we could anticipate on this current volatility week. In this week, let's see what gold going to do. Let's move on to EURAUD. This is one of my favorite pair, guys. As you know that we have been taking a trade on EURAUD. If you guys, I think you guys probably remember, because I've been telling for a long time I'm anticipating bigger move on EURAUD, and we have quote number of pips on different setups on buy and sells. So from here, because remember, I think if you go back to my previous video, when we take a first trade, we were here on the bottom, and I said that I'm looking for nearly over 500 pips move. As we anticipated, we already reached that. Actually, this is our target. Actually, here we go. This is the area I was waited, so over 500 pips. So that we reach in between this range, we have taken number of trades in and out. That trade setup also we did share with our members group. I think some of them with our free Telegram channel as. So now moving forward, what is next? So now I'm anticipating price to come to this price level area. Possibly I will look for some buy opportunity towards upside, but I'm not going to take any trades. Okay, as I told you before, so many things happening on fundamentally. So this is, I'm just showing you the directions of what could happen. Any move up or down, what could happen. So if the price is, by structurally and technically, I'm anticipating price to run lower, probably to looking for some buy opportunity towards upside, right? And suppose if the price, if any heavy manipulation happen, then maybe run the liquidity raid, because you guys can see a lot of liquidity sitting here. This is what we call liquidity raid. Okay, so in this kind of a higher during the volatility, the market makers, they look for liquidity. They want to collect as much as money, right? So probably they will quick spike down, collect all the liquidity which is sitting over here, right? Then drive the market upside, right? This is a possible scenario as well. So when it comes to analysis, guys, these are the pairs I'm looking at. I'm keeping an eye on. If I find any low risk setups, definitely I will share with our members group as well as on free Telegram channel as well. So one more thing you need to understand, that our analysis is purely based on price action and smart money move, which means understanding institutional, where the banks open their position, close their position, and where they are in drawdown. This is most important to understand. This understanding institutional smart money move, you guys can able to figure out next move, spot your targets and entries, right? It's the most important. First of all, we need to understand that who we are trade with, who moves the market. These are the two things we need to understand that. So when it comes to, we are trading with market makers, institutions, traders, these are the people, right? So these are the people come up with the large of money, big amount to trade in the market. All right. So when we compare our positions, our account size with them, which is very smaller, we are still retail trader. Still, even if we are follow their footprint, if we are follow smart money move, banks move, still we are retail trader when it comes to account size. Why? Because we are trading with small accounts. They are trading with millions of billions and trillions, right? Because they just open the position with just to open just to move the market by 1 pip, they put 10,000 lot size. Okay, just to move 1 pip. So you could imagine if they want to move bigger move like 100 pips, how much money they have to inject, how much money they have to pump it. When they open the positions, they open buy and sell at the same time without stop losses, right? So what will happen is they close a position when they are in profit. If they're in drawdown, they wait. They will bring the price to the price level where they are in drawdown to close the position at break even, to mitigate. This is what we call mitigate, the bringing the price to the price level which they are in drawdown. That's called mitigation, right? So they just come there and close the position, like at break even, then they move the market the way they want. This is what the banks trade, guys, right? So understanding bank orders, where they get in, where they get out, where they are in drawdown, this is most important. Especially you could figure out only in smart money institutional move, right? Not from anything else, because these are the things, these are the facts, these are the people drive the market, whether it's up or down. They are the biggest players. This is how market move. They are the people move the market, guys. And this is the reason most of the retailers, Those who are looking what is already available in the internet, in the Google or YouTube, especially retail traders, they fail 95%. 95% of the retailers are failures and lose the money, fail to understand they are trading with who, right? They fail to understand institutional move. They fail to understand, where they bank open the position and close the position, right? This is a thing. This is a thing because simply they just trade in traditional way what is available, what is already available in the on the Google, right? So that is not enough because we are trading with this because large institution. These are the market. These are the people that we are doing business with. So we are we need to understand. We need to able to follow their footprint in order us to make money, in order us to reduce the risk, maximize our profit, right? This is what we teach, guys. Always retailer get caught. So what is the solution for this? So this is what we teach. How do we understand the institutional move? And how do we spot this? So that's why we have created Revolution of Forex Education, which we explain on our course, step-by-step process. If you want more information about our courses, please click the link below so you can have more information about our one-to-one mentorship program, so and so. Because here is the thing, mainly building your knowledge, building your skill set is the most important, right? It's no point you can have everything. To become successful, you need only few things, guys. When it comes to special trading, you don't need everything. This is what I've been telling to my students. To become profitable and successful trader, you do not need everything on your plate. You need a few things. That's proven thing. That's enough to make money and capitalize. We have created that in an easy way, and we brought them to the retail market to understand that how to trade. Plenty of opportunities created every time frame, every minute, every days, right, in the marketplace. If you understand that, when to enter, when to exit, where to enter, where to exit, right, and how to capitalize on this each move. So that's enough for you to find a good setups, right? So this can be possible if you understand right approach, the right understanding of smart money move with the strategy that we have put on place, right? So you can catch number of pips daily basis on each move, and in and out, in and out. You do not need to hold for a position for a longer time unless you are a swing trader, right? Because so many things is going on in the marketplace, because most of the majority of the traders, they are intra traders. They just want to in and out. So when you in and out, you need to always look about your risk. So to gain some sort of a number of pips, how much pips you are risking, right? So the smart money concept will help you to reduce your risk and maximize your profit. In the market, anything could happen. Let's say you're holding one trade, right? So because of the current situations, maybe you gain 100 pips, then all of a sudden, after 1 or 2 days, it could drop half. So basically here you're wasting your time. Actually, you're missing other opportunities, right? By looking and by depending on one particular trade setup, which you are targeting 300-400 or maybe 500 pips or whatever it is for a long term. So by looking something, you're missing so many opportunities in the marketplace. So understanding, having a clear vision about institutional move and smart money reduce our risk and maximize our profit, and also will help you to take your trading to the next level. That's it for now. Thank you for watching this video. If you like, please subscribe and do share with others to benefit as well. Take care, trade safe. See you soon.